What's going on, guys? My name is Chris, and I have a confession to make. I am a gamer. It's true. I love playing video games. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But today, we're going to review the GameSir Cyclone 2 multi-platform controller. This thing is pretty cool. There's a little bit of a story behind it, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. If you're new here, welcome. We cover a whole bunch of topics on this channel, like video games, video game controllers, and so much more. So if that interests you, please drop a like, click subscribe, join the fam. You know, we're a small channel trying to grow, and I would greatly appreciate you joining us on this crazy ride. You know, as a small channel, every like, every sub, every comment, every share helps this channel to grow. So let's get into this controller review. So this review is going to be a little bit different, okay? Due to a few reasons. One, the weather. It's been snowing like crazy up here. It's been an ice storm. The road's been terrible, and it didn't allow me to film the content I intended to this week. Second, I was approached by GameSir to do a review for this controller. And once I accepted, they changed their minds, thinking that my content didn't line up with their controller. And I said, it's a men's lifestyle channel, of course it fits. And I tried to get them to reconsider, but they just kind of left it there. So it's kind of shitty on their part to, you know, offer something, and when somebody accepts, then renege. So I picked up a tablet because I wanted to edit videos on a larger surface. Fun fact, I've been using my phone for the past few years. And I get the tablet and I realize I can use it for Xbox Cloud Gaming. If you don't know what Xbox Cloud Gaming is, it's a cool little service included in your Ultimate Game Pass where you can just play a whole bunch of games, and all you need is either your phone or a tablet and just a controller that can connect to those and play the games. Now, enter in the Cyclone 2, and what's cool about this is it's a multi-platform controller. Okay, it looks like an Xbox controller, but it is compatible with your PC. It's compatible with Android, iOS, and a Nintendo Switch. So I connect the controller to the tablet, very easy via Bluetooth. And what's cool about this is it looks just like, or at least very similar to, an Xbox One controller. This is an Xbox One, this is the GameSir, and it works like a dream. There is a slight difference. If you're using this on your Android tablet, this is going to act as a controller, or lack of a better word, a mouse for your tablet. Whereas, and that's even when you're playing an Xbox game. Whereas if you're playing an Xbox game with the regular Xbox One controller, it's gonna be like controlling your Xbox. So your X button up here will control, you know, your game menus and you know, anything that's related with the cloud service. It's not gonna control the functions of the tablet. Whereas on the GameSir, this button is going to act like a controller for the whole tablet, which is cool. But just be forewarned, you know, if you're getting this specifically for Game Pass like I was, it's a little jarring that it doesn't control the menu. Now, one of the things that this controller has over an Xbox controller is it's rechargeable. It has an 860 milliamp hour battery, and you know, it lasts a long time. And another thing that I love about it too is once it kicks on, I love the RGB effect, right? It's got custom lighting. You can customize it any way you want it. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but you know, fully customizable, and it's got some other cool features that we're going to talk about real quick. All right, let's talk about the buttons that are the same on the Xbox controller, okay? You got your two joysticks, okay? Very cool, very responsive. You got your same button pattern, A, B, X, Y. Up top, you got your two bumpers, you got your triggers over here, all very standard, all very cool. Your D-pad over here, which I don't know why it's in the shape of a T, why they call it a D, but I guess directional, but very cool, again, very responsive. Now, these two buttons over here, these are the same buttons like on your Xbox controller that are these buttons. It used to be start and select. I'm probably showing my age as a gamer, but they're the same. So some things that are a little bit different from the Xbox controller. This center button right here, the share button, not the one that's lit up like the normal Xbox home button, but this one underneath it, it's black. That is your share button. That's gonna have some different features for whatever device you connect this to. And this button in between the right control stick and the D-pad is, it's a button where you can switch players, because you can like configure different buttons and there's different configurations. You can do like 4. That's what that's for. So very cool. Also on the back, you have 2 back buttons. You can probably hear the clicks. They're like right there. They're also programmable, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. One thing that's a little bit different about this controller too is you'll notice on top there are some indentations or grooves. Those grooves are for a separate piece that you would have to purchase separately that would allow you to connect your phone up on top, so you can use this as like a handheld device between your phone, which your phone is a handheld device, but a handheld gaming device that you can just connect on your controller to your phone. It's very cool. Now let's talk about customization. As I mentioned, the back buttons on here are fully programmable. You just need the GameSir software, which is a free download, and you can change the color scheme on the lights. You can even change like this white light around here. You can change that to whatever color you want, but the buttons are fully programmable. You can switch your A and Y buttons if that's what you prefer. You can switch the layout of your D-pad. It's totally up to you. You can even change the sensitivity of the triggers and the bumpers. It really is all up to you. You can really make this controller your own. One other thing I wanted to show you is that you can switch from a Hall effect to a micro switch sensor just like that. Flip of a switch under each trigger button. Very cool. So if you guys like the rumble feature, like when you're playing football games, that's in here too. There's really no feature from a traditional controller that you're losing by getting this. You're getting a bunch of features at a price tag that's under $60. It's gonna be linked down in the description. It's just very cool. Mappable buttons, so much customization. You can even change the sensitivity of some of the buttons, guys. Just have that GameSir software and you're good to go. Hardcore gamers, light gamers, you'll all love this controller. Like I mentioned before, guys, the controller is going to be linked down in the description. You're really getting a bang for your buck, and it does come in white. If you're not into the black controller, you can get a white controller. But all in all, it's definitely worth your money, especially if you're a hardcore gamer or you're somewhere in between like me or just a casual gamer. It's perfect. With that being said, we will see you next time. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the social media things. Help me fight the YouTube algorithm. Ring the bell. Be sure to check out thewellroundeddude.com. The website is really the hub of everything we do here. You'll find like our Amazon storefront on there, where you'll find, you know, items I've curated that I think will be useful. This is going to be on there. You can find, you know, offers from some of our past partners that, you know, really believe in the channel and believe in you. All stuff that's, you know, trying to help you be more well-rounded. And with that, we will see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.